this is Gayle. Welcome to my channel. Let's talk about how to save money on a Walt Disney World vacation. We've been talking about our trip next month to Alaska, but the channel's about a lot more than that. It's about travel
to places like Walt Disney World. We just went in May 2017, and we always do it on the cheap, but we always have maximum fun. You can too, and this video will help.
I've got a lot of tips for how to save money at Walt Disney World, some money-saving options for planning a Walt Disney World vacation, and different things that you can do to do Disney on the cheap but still have a lot of fun. First, I want to give a shout out to a very special friend. This is Living Free Forever with Melody and Rick Schaefer.
They're giving up their Florida life for full-time travel. Hopefully the tips on how to have a cheap Disney vacation will help them too.
Let's talk about the first thing that you do when you're looking at planning a Walt Disney World vacation.
The first thing you want to do is pick out your vacation dates. When you go can have a big impact on how much you pay.
Disney has instituted what they call surge pricing. That means that during the peak seasons, not only is the park going to be more crowded, but it's going to cost you more. Changing your vacation for a week or two can make a big difference in cost and help you have a cheap Disney vacation. Budget is the number 2 thing to look at when you're planning your Disney vacation. How much do you actually have to spend on the vacation? Are you going to do Walt Disney World for 2 or 3 nights, or do you just want a one-day park ticket? Your budget will help inform that decision. Don't fall into the trap of buying discounted Walt Disney World admission tickets. They don't actually issue tickets anymore to give you armbands.
Don't be tempted by somebody who is selling unused days from their armband. These armbands are tied in with your ID. Buying them might seem like a good way to save money on a Walt Disney World vacation, but you're just throwing your money away on something you cannot use.
Your best bet is to buy those discounted Disney admission tickets at places like AAA, or if you're in the military, buy it on post and get it through the military to get your discounted tickets, and then find other ways to save on your Walt Disney World vacation. Another tip for saving on your Walt Disney World vacation is to buy discounted gift cards at places like Sam's. We purchased $150 Disney gift cards for $142 and change. That saved us, what, over $7 for every $150 gift card? But then we took that discounted gift card and used it to pay on our off-season campsite and had double savings. So the savings start to stack up. Now, I stay in the campsite at Walt Disney World because I love to camp and we have a camper van. Walt Disney World has resorts in just about every price range, from the ultra-expensive Grand Floridian to the least expensive campsite. They also have Disney moderate resorts and what they call Disney value resorts. We stayed in moderate, we stayed in value, but I really like going back to staying at Fort Wilderness, and I am so tickled with our campsite. Staying on the Walt Disney property helps us save money. Now, I know, there is a temptation to go ahead and give in and get your hotel room at an off-property hotel that's close to Walt Disney World. The problem we had when we checked into that is the hotels usually have shuttles, but they may only run twice a day. So the shuttle may only take you to the park in the morning and pick you up in the evening. This can make for a long and miserable day at the park. Staying on the Walt Disney property makes that magical Walt Disney World transportation whisk you away
for free. It's convenient and available to everyone that's staying on a Walt Disney World resort property.
Plus,
if you stay on a Walt Disney World property, you can take advantage of extra magic hours and get in either before the park opens or stay after it closes. It's an extra little value.
Staying on the property also gives you easier access to other money-saving opportunities.
At certain times, they will offer their Disney dining plan for free for guests staying on a Walt Disney World resort property.
Just go to their website
or give them a call.
by calling. You can ask what free promotions Disney has during the time that you'll be there. Do they have the free dining plan? Do they have a free park hopper option going on while you're there? When you're doing a website and you're surfing around, you can easily miss something. So when it comes to doing Disney on the cheap, that extra 5 or 10 minutes on the phone with a Walt Disney World representative to book your vacation can save you big bucks. Another way to do Disney on the cheap when you're staying at the resort is taking advantage of that free transportation.
Walt Disney World provides buses, boat launches, a monorail, all to get you around where you need to go. You don't have to get a rental car, and you don't have to pay parking.
If you stay off property, then you may still need the rental car, and you may need additional transportation, so you may still wind up paying for parking. That's how it can be cheaper to actually stay on the property than to stay off. Souvenirs. Kids always want souvenirs, and let's face it, some of us adults do too. But when you're doing Disney on the cheap, every dollar counts. Look for souvenirs at Disney that are priced comparatively for what you get at home. For example, this pair of Walt Disney World sunglasses that I picked up at one of the gift shops set me back $19. That's about the cost of what I paid for the last pair of sunglasses that broke pretty much immediately that I got to take to the Walt Disney World Vacation. Parents with kids, take note. When you do Disney on the cheap and the kids want souvenirs, it can jack the price way, way, way on up. So when you go into a gift shop at Walt Disney World, ask them when you go in if they have any merchandise that's on sale or on clearance. This used to be more common than it seemed to be at the last vacation, but they may still have something on sale. So look at those products first. Another way to save money, and this is probably the only time having a car at Walt Disney World is actually a money saver, is to go other places to buy your souvenirs. I picked this little bag up at the Dollar Tree for guess how much? $1. We also found souvenirs at Walmart and a few things at Walgreens. Another way you can do Disney on the cheap is take some souvenirs with you. You can always pack some in your suitcase or bag. When you get to the park and the kids want a souvenir, say, oh yeah, this is what I've got, and hand them an eraser or a pencil or a little Disney figurine that you picked up at the Dollar Tree for pennies compared to what's in the gift shop. 2 other secret tips for doing Disney on the cheap involve food. Did you know you can take your own food into the Walt Disney World theme parks? I'm not talking about just snacks, but you can take sandwiches. You take your empty water bottle. When it comes to food, the only thing you can't take into Walt Disney World is alcohol and coolers. Otherwise, everything goes. On our last Walt Disney World vacation, we saw a number of people who had insulated tote bags and they were pulling out their sandwiches. That's what they'd taken their food in. Just know that Walt Disney World is searching all the bags just as a safety precaution. The other tip to help you do Disney on the cheap is that you can refill your water bottle at any water fountain. But did you know that you can get free ice water from any Disney concession stand that has a drink fountain can give you free ice water. Just walk up, tell them you want a cup, they'll either hand it to you or they'll give you a cup and you can go over to the fountain and fill it up yourself however many times you want. If you don't like the flavor of just plain water, bring those little flavoring packets from home. Break one open, toss it in there, shake it up, and you're good to get right back out to the theme parks. So how do you save money on your Walt Disney World vacation? How do you do Disney on the cheap? What money-saving ideas do you have? Let me know in the comment section below, okay? Share your tips, tell everybody. And thanks for watching my channel. Don't forget, live bodaciously. Don't let anything get in the way of achieving your dreams. Tell me about your next cheap Walt Disney World vacation, and I'll see you guys out, about, and online. Bye. Hey, Tomlin. Are you hoping for a treat? What do? Tomlin. Now.